y'all, it's Jess from Sunflower Dairy. I'm out in the garden today and I'm standing on the woven fabric. So this garden fabric here is put down because when you have big open gardens like this, a lot of times you have a super hard time with having other things grow in your garden that you don't want in there. So this ground cover helps to, keep everything nice and clean, and you're not constantly having to pull stuff out of your garden that you don't want in there. So today I actually am going to be burning holes in this so that I can plant things in this ground cover here. So I'm actually going to be using this today to burn the holes in here. Now you can use, I know you all have probably seen the torches that you can use to burn weeds. So you can use that, but I am also going to be using this today because this is what I have on hand. So this is what I'm going to use. And also it's been raining so much lately. So it's been raining today and I'm in a hurry to get this done. So this is going to be really quick. I can just go right down the line and do this really quickly. So I'm gonna go ahead, hurry up and do this before it starts raining again. But so you could easily cut holes in this garden fabric, but it's woven ground cover. So if you did cut holes in it, it would start unraveling, and it's best to just go ahead and burn the holes in this ground cover so that it will actually melt the corners and then it won't be fraying as crazy much. So I'm just gonna go ahead, go right down in a row, and I'm gonna be planting squash down this row here, and that way it can just vine out on this black fabric here. And if I'm burning holes in this, then I won't have to worry about having a big open space where stuff's growing up all through the squash, because I'll just be planting in the holes in this woven ground cover, which will be covering the ground, so I won't have that problem. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. So this is the kind that I'm using today. I'm just gonna go ahead and light this really quick. And of course the wind is blowing. Oh. There we go. Once you hear that noise, you know that it's going. So you can't actually see it, so be very careful, because wherever you point this, it's gonna burn right through something. So point this away from you, don't point it near anyone else. Here we go. So I'm gonna be going a couple feet apart just so that the squash has room to vine out between each other without getting all tangled up. So I don't know if you can see super well, but as you can see, I have a whole line here now, and I'll take you down closer and show you that so you can see it a bit better. But the holes are, send that down for a minute. The holes are a good couple inches big, so I can just put the plants down in there, and then I'll just cover them with dirt, and then that way nothing's, growing up around them. So I'm just making that hole big enough to put my plants in, and then that way, like I said, there's no room for anything else to pop up through. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you that now. But see, we're a good couple feet apart between the holes here in the row. So I'll just go through and plant my squash in here. But as you can see, that's a great way of doing it. And then see, it's nicely melted and it's not fraying, because if you cut this with something, then it would start fraying all over the place and you wouldn't have a nice circle here to plant in. But that's a good couple inches big, so I can just put my plants in there or put my seeds in there, and they'll be perfect. Just cover them with dirt and we'll be good to go. If you did want to make this a little bigger, you could, but I like to make them a little bit smaller, just big enough for the plants to sit down in there and get covered with dirt, just so I don't have anything else growing up around them. But that's how you do that. And then look at all those. As you can see, it does it pretty nicely, and that was pretty quick. So if you had a huge garden, like even bigger than this, some people will do like a whole field like this, and they'll just go through and burn the holes really quickly and then go ahead and put their plants in, and there you go. It's pretty quick and easy. But alright, all, I hope you enjoyed coming along and doing that with me. I'm gonna go ahead and get some plants and seeds planted in here. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.